Okay.
So here's your instrument. So the first thing you want to do when you're playing the French horn is make sure you have a good posture. You're going to have both feet flat on the floor, just back straight. You know, I'm sure you know you're singing and that sort of thing. Always have a good posture. Go ahead. We're going to start with the mouthpiece.
Okay.
That's what I wrote down first. Right. For the mouthpiece, you said you tried a trumpet before, so you kind of know how that works. You're going to want to put it more or less in the middle of your mouth. Not completely covering both lips, because then you can't get the vibration you need for this particular mouthpiece. So you're going to want to have your lower lip a little bit more exposed, like this. Okay, I'm going to try.
Oh, wait, no.
Yeah, there you go, perfect. And then for buzzing, you're going to want to take a really deep breath, kind of fill from the bottom up, and then just expel the air and try to get your lips to vibrate. So can you go and try that? Close. There you go. You're getting there.
Okay.
Almost. I think what you're doing a little bit is like puckering your lips, kind of. You know what I mean? So you don't really want to do that. You kind of want it to be a little bit more. Like you said, you tried clarinet too.
Yeah.
Kind of like a clarinet.
That was 5th grade. I don't remember that.
Your mouth, I remember. That's what matters. There you go. That's a lot closer.
Okay.
I can't really get a good buzz on that, or I'd show you how it works. Okay, so mouthpiece. You know how that works? You got it? More or less? It's okay. So I'll just take that and put that right here for now. To take the horn out of the case, we've got to be really gentle because there's so many little bits and bobs that pop out. So you're going to want to grab it gently by the bell, and then by this piece of tube here, and then just go ahead and pull it up out of the case. Yep, perfect. Okay, playing position's a bit awkward. Yep, you're going to hold it like that, and then put it up on your thigh, right? You're close, you're close. So that the bell does not face your stomach, but it's going to face like this wall right here.
Okay.
Perfect. Yeah. But you want the mouthpiece, we're going to put that in a minute, to be able to have a direct line to your lips. So if you kind of like draw an imaginary line from the lead, this is the lead pipe, the lead pipe to where your mouthpiece is going to go. Yeah. If you can actually like spread your knees apart a little bit more, it's kind of awkward, but because if you have them that close together, then your sound's all going to go right into your stomach, and no one will hear you, and that would be pretty sad too. See if you can maybe just adjust it a little bit. There you go.
Okay.
All right, your left hand is going to come up here with the valves. So, yep, put your pinky in that little key. You're going to want to kind of make a C shape, like, you know, like the piano, kind of a relaxed C shape so you're not hurting your hands. Your other hand, we're going to make like a cup kind of shape.
Okay.
Right, so like all your fingers are going to be together, and yeah, it's going to go into the bell up to your knuckles. That's perfect. That's exactly right. Okay, so kind of rest the weight of it on your thigh. Very good. Okay, to put the mouthpiece in, we just insert it here and very gently twist it. Yeah. And then go ahead and put it on your lips. See if you can get a feel for where it's supposed to go. All right, very good. So, do you remember how we buzzed before? Can you go ahead and give it a shot? Just see what happens. See, all right, you're getting sound. That's something. If you can take a deeper breath, like fill from the bottom up, and then just gently push it through the horn. Yeah, that's it. That's perfect. Thanks so much. Man, it's 3 minutes. Okay, well, that's really good. So I guess we can go ahead and move on to some exercises.
Okay.
So that first note you played was, I think that was a G. With singing, I think you've probably talked about like audiation a lot, like hearing a note before you can play it. You know what that is? Okay, well that's what it means. Audiation is when you like think of a note in your brain and then play it on the instrument. Now with this instrument, there's only 3 valves.
Yeah.
But you can still play just as many notes as piano or whatever. So the way we do that is by using partials. And let me get the fingering chart out. Partials are a little confusing to understand, so we're not going to go into a whole lot of detail. But you're going to have the same fingering for several different notes. So that note you just played, I think that was a G. was open. But you can also play an E and a C on that. So if you can think of, let me figure out if I can play this one, a G and then a third lower and then a C. Does that make any sense? Do you want me to show you how it works?
Sure, yeah.
Okay, yeah. So, let me see if I can hear it. You play a G. And then you want to think a little bit lower and kind of lower your jaw, relax your mouth a little bit to play an E. And that's, we'll just stick with that for now. So can you do that for me? Play the G and then a C. So think G, you can remember the pitch in your head, and then third lower with the E. It's a little tricky, but not quite.
No.
That's okay. You got a good sound though. It's okay. You got the sound that you're getting is good. That's the point. So if we can't get the notes, that's fine. Close enough. I think a trick might be instead of taking a breath and then setting your embouchure, set your embouchure first and then take a breath out of the corners of your mouth. Does that make sense? Yeah. So have it on your mouth and then just kind of like that. There you go. There you go. I mean, you got a different note. Good. Very good. Can you try and make it a little bit louder? Like, push the air a little faster. That's good. That sounds really good. You have a great sound. You know what? We'll not mess with the note changes. Why don't we just go ahead and play... Let's play a whole note. See if we can get the pitch consistent. Because I feel like that's kind of hard for you just to have like that consistent pitch.
Okay.
Right? So we'll just go ahead and it doesn't really matter what note it is. Just see if you can hold a consistent pitch for 4 counts. So ready? 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Very good. See how it kind of growled like that at the top? I think that's because you started laughing. So if I don't look at you, it'll help. But because you like clenched your throat up a little, and then the tone gets buzzy. So if you can kind of imagine like relaxed open throat, you're doing a really good job standing up straight. Your feet in the flats would help. Just try and relax your throat and just have that air and go through it. Ready? Try it. Whenever you're ready. There you go. You hear it's kind of like wobbling up and down a little bit. That's because your air's wobbling to the time. Let's try that one more time. Take the deep breath again, all the way from the bottom up, and then we'll go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that was perfect. That's exactly what we wanted. Okay. Well, why don't we go ahead and try? It's really hard to do this without that other horn. Well, I'm just gonna go really quickly and try and see if that one's done. Because now we there. Okay, so you got a nice good sound, and you're still sitting well, so that's good. We're gonna go ahead and try to do a little bit of pitch matching. So the open note you played was a G. You were kind of close. It kind of like waffles back and forth. But I'm gonna play a note, and I want you to try and match me. Okay?
Okay.
Ready? Okay, hold on a second. I'm trying this. I'm not very good at this either. Okay, maybe that one was a little high. Let's try a little bit lower one. So bad low notes. Perfect. There you go. So did you feel how you kind of had to adjust your embouchure with that? Let's go ahead and I'll see if I can hit a lower note. Seems like, are those easier for you than the higher notes?
No clue.
No clue? Well, the higher notes you have to like kind of not tense up, but like tighten things a little bit more. So why don't you go ahead and try see if you could hit the higher note.
Okay.
Well, just to like have a test. So do you remember what it sounded like when I was playing it before, or would you rather me try and play it again?
I think so.
Okay.
Okay, so tighten it.
Tighten it up, but not like really tight. Just kind of firm. Can you if you can think of like a firm throat? That's good. You're kind of like puckering a little bit, like puckering your lips. So try to think of them as rolled and not puckered. It's there. It's so close. All right. So you're I think you're tightening it a little bit too much. So you still want it to be like there to be enough like space between your lips that you can let the air out, but it's not like quite as relaxed. If that makes sense. Let's go ahead and
Nope.
It's a good sound. Not quite the right note. All right. So that was really great. Let's see if we can try it one more time just to get that little higher pitch. Perfect. That sounds really good. Okay, thanks again so much for doing this.
All right.
You look really good.
Thanks.
Perfect. Should be a French horn play.